Good morning. Welcome back to Cooking with Carol Diane. This morning I have my special guest of my granddaughter back, Michaela.
Hi.
She's going to help me fix this recipe that I did fix once before, but I had to pull the video. It just seemed to be so fuzzy that you really couldn't see what was going on. I don't know whether it was low on battery. I really don't know what the problem was, but you really couldn't see the way I'd like you to. So this is my summertime, well, it's almost summer, cold shrimp salad that I'm going to make, cold rice shrimp salad. And we like it, don't we? It's pretty good stuff. But to prepare it, we have to get just a couple things going. And one of them is, you're gonna need a cucumber. These are the vegetables that you're going to need. I have washed my vegetables very well from the grocery store. Always wash everything, make sure it's clean, because all kinds of people pick up vegetables. You're gonna need a tomato. I may need two, I don't know, so I'll just put those aside. Little green onions, and one bell pepper. These are the ingredients that we're going to need first and foremost. So what I'm gonna have Michaela do is, you wanna start with these first?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we don't need all that. And I will get a little bowl, Michaela, for the, what I call trash. So hang on and let me get the little bowl for trash. Okay, you can put all your trash in there. Okay, now Michaela, what we want to do, and we're going to go ahead and use about 4 of these. We're going to start with 4. You're going to chop off the ends, and then you're going to chop it down to about right here. Just going to cut all that off, okay?
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'll go ahead and do the bell pepper. Very, very simple to do, and I'll grab one more bowl. I'd set everything up, but you got me a little distracted this morning. Okay, that's what we're going to put it in. So this is your trash, so it will go over here.
Do I just...
Then you're going to start slicing these very thin, all the way down, and put in this big bowl for Grandma.
Okay.
Okay? Like I said, while you're doing that, I'm going to do the bell pepper. Very simple little recipe. I've used it a lot over the years because, one, it makes a lot, and everybody just seems to like it. They really do. So we're, my son and his girlfriend are coming over tonight to have dinner, and he's actually going to cook the meat. I think I'm going to have barbecued chicken out on the grill, and we're going to have this nice salad and some corn on the cob. I did get some corn on the cob today. So we're gonna have that. Just dice your bell pepper up into bite size. Take out the middle of your bell pepper where all the veins are and the seeds. Just reach across you here, Michaela. Don't get it in your eyes, honey. Don't touch your eyes. It is an onion. Okay, you doing all right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Michaela's gonna stay a whole week with her grandma, and that'll be fun. She was up in Oregon. What was the best part of your Oregon trip that you liked?
It was going out to all the restaurants.
Oh, the restaurants to eat?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. That's my kind of traveling. Yeah. Did you get to play in the water?
Mm-hmm.
Bring home some sand?
Yep, a
Good.
lot of different sand.
A lot of different sand. Did you bring Grandma some sand? I asked for some sand. Did you remember that?
I'll give you some later.
Okay. Okay. Nice to go on, finally, that we can go on little trips, camping trips, or like that, to just go on family little outings now from being so shut in with this COVID. It's just nice to be able to do that. Go ahead and Let's chop those up too.
Okay.
You never know really what you want in here as far as the quantity until you kind of start doing it. I just kind of eyeball it and go from there. Probably should have had you do the bell pepper instead of the onions, huh?
Yeah.
Still getting to your eyes?
I think I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick.
Okay, wash your eyes a little bit. They aren't that strong, but to a little girl, they are. She's quite my little helper, I'll tell you what. It's nice to have help at the grocery store. You know, she'll get stuff out of the basket for me and put up there on the counter. And she carried my groceries in for me when we came home. So she's just been a really good little helper. I had some flowers out front that I wanted her to take my flower can and water. I have 3 swans that a real nice friend gave me. And I put some geraniums in there and they need to have some water. So I asked her to do that and she did. Now I take 1 cucumber, doesn't really matter the size, a pretty good size one though. It doesn't have to be real large, but just kind of a medium size. And then I take off all the skin off of it because you don't want all of that. You're gonna have enough green in here as it is, as far as color. I love to make this recipe when I'm up camping. As I said, it makes a lot and it's just nice to put together on hot days. You know, you're not having hot meals, having the cool meals. And then I just take, I cut it in 2, like this, and then I'll just take it like this down, just bite size down of the cucumber. This is an organic cucumber, and I don't normally go in the organic section of produce and buy a lot. Just every now and then I do when they didn't seem to have what I wanted as far as presentation wise of the cucumbers regular. I did buy an organic cucumber. So that's in there. You doing all right, Michaela? Okay. You're gonna come finish your onion for Grandma. Put that in there. Then I'm gonna take a tomato and slice that up. Just bite-sized pieces again. The littler kind of the better in this salad. Stick all that in there. Last couple of days have been so hot in Colorado. I'm just not really used to this heat. Today has a little bit of wind going on, so, and it's not a real hot wind. It kind of did cool it down just a little bit, so that I was thankful for. Okay, so since these tomatoes are small, I'm going to go ahead and use another tomato. Get your surface all clean here. So I'll just, you want to cut the other tomato?
Sure.
Just like Grandma, cut the end off of it. Okay. Get rid of the trash, huh? Yeah. Always clean as you go, as my mother always would say, is clean up as you go when you're cooking, and it makes so much easier in your kitchen. Okay, put it down like this. Yeah. Just a little bite size. Just keep cutting. Also with this recipe, you're going to need what's called the Good Seasons Italian salad dressing. It comes in little packages like this. And I couldn't find for a long time my little container that makes this what it's supposed to be, but finally I did. So that part is great, that I got it. And what you want to do is, it's already marked on here for the vinegar and the water and the oil. So you start with just some regular vinegar. And on this package, it does say Oh, Grandma doesn't have my reading glasses. A fourth of a cup of the vinegar. It's not nice getting older. It really isn't. Okay, and that fills it up to the little V line right there. So that's a fourth of a cup of the vinegar. And then it wants of the water, 3 tablespoons. And I have a little water over here, pardon me.
It's fine.
And we're going to fill the water up to the line of the water. There we go. And then the oil, just any oil. I'm using the Crisco vegetable oil today. And that is about a half a cup of the oil. And that goes up to the O, which is clear up there. I've used this salad dressing on regular salads a lot. My husband likes vinegar and oil, and this is very much like it, only with the nice seasonings. Then you take your package of your little seasonings and you pour that right in there, like so. How are we doing?
Good.
Are we getting that?
Mm-hmm.
All chopped up good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, you got some more? Just cut that like that. All right, now I want you to take the cutting board for Grandma. Take all of this to the sink. Wash this out and bring it back to me. Would be really nice. Such a good helper. Such a good helper. Then you put the lid back on the little jar. Make sure it's down real tight. And then you just shake this. You want all the ingredients to shake up in here. Now, also with this recipe, is that good?
Not quite.
I'm going to be adding some baby shrimp. Now you can find these in your frozen food section. This was the bag that I got today in my grocery store. Normally I get one that's half this size, and they're a lot more round. The way they curl around, they're just a lot more round, but that's all I could find in the grocery store today. Thank you, dear. So this is the shrimp, and we go ahead and we pour the whole thing in here of the shrimp. So already we have our onions, the cucumber, the tomatoes, and the shrimp. I need that. Okay. And then we have regular, I just use regular minute rice, and it's 4 cups of rice that we're going to use. This is already cooked and ready to go. So we're going to pour all of this in there. This is why I like it. Like I said, it makes a lot. And you can serve this with a big crowd of people. You can go ahead and set that back on the stove, honey. That's this part. And then we have that. Again, you just shake this up a little bit. I'll go ahead and take the top off because we are going to pour all of this in here. And we're going to add some basil. My recipe calls for about a tablespoon of basil, but I really just kind of eyeball it on that. The basil is what gives it a nice flavor. It really does. You don't need to add salt and pepper at all. The seasonings that are in your good seasoning Italian dressing and that basil. Oh my gosh, can you smell it already? Doesn't it smell good? It really smells good. And then what I like to do is I will put this in my refrigerator and let this get nice and cold. I usually would put it in maybe a pretty little bowl like this one to serve when I'm close to time. We'll just stick it in here. Did I miss some there? It'll go in the refrigerator a lot easier, won't it? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my cold shrimp rice salad. Quick, easy, will serve a lot, tastes pretty good. I'm sure I got a big spoon here, but we'll let Michaela be the taster of this. What do you think?
Mmm.
Pretty good?
Tastes really good.
You like that? Well, good, because we're having it for dinner. Okay, so I'm going to jump into a separate video now of showing how to make some homemade lemonade. Michaela's been wanting me to make that, and well, for me to show her how to make it. And everybody makes their lemonade a little bit different, but I kind of like the way I make mine. Everybody else does too. So I'll show that in a different video, but today I wanted to show you the cold shrimp rice salad and hope that you're having a great afternoon. I'll catch you next time. From my kitchen to yours. Bye-bye now.